Listen carefully, because this isn't motivation for the chosen ones. This is for the rejected. Toji Fushiguro wasn't born weak. He was declared useless. No cursed energy, no blessings, no place to belong. From the moment he was born, the world looked at him and said, "You don't matter." Every room reminded him, every face judged him, every silence screamed the same truth. You're nothing. And that pain, it didn't come from enemies. It came from family, from the people who were supposed to protect him, but instead taught him how cruel reality really is. So, Toji learned something early. If the world won't give you a weapon, you become the weapon. He didn't cry for fairness. He didn't beg for acceptance. He trained his body until pain stopped meaning anything. While others relied on talent, Toji relied on hunger. Hunger to survive. Hunger to prove them wrong. Hunger so deep it turned him into something terrifying. They called him a nobody. So he decided to become a monster. Not loud, not proud, just lethal. Because when you have nothing to lose, fear disappears. And when fear disappears, limits die. Toji didn't chase glory. He chased freedom. Freedom from judgment. Freedom from weakness. Freedom from the past that tried to break him. And here's the truth. Nobody tells you the world doesn't respect potential. It respects results. So if you're watching this feeling ignored, overlooked, treated like you don't belong, remember this: being underestimated is not a curse. It's an advantage. Because when no one believes in you, you move in silence. And when you finally rise, it's already too late for them to stop you. So tell me, if the world treated you like nothing, would you break or would you become a monster? Comment it. You think Toji became strong overnight? No, he was forged. Every insult, every laugh behind his back, every door closed in his face. It stacked up inside him like a loaded gun. He watched others get praised for gifts they never earned. Watched weak minds hide behind cursed energy and titles. Watched talent get respect, while effort got ignored. And deep inside, something snapped. Not anger, not hatred, clarity. He understood one brutal rule of life. The world doesn't care how hard you suffer. It only cares who's standing at the end. So Toji stopped asking, "Why me?" and started asking, "How far can I go if I don't stop?" He trained when his body screamed. He pushed when bones begged him to quit. He smiled while bleeding, because pain meant progress. No technique, no curse, just raw will sharpened into instinct. While others relied on power given to them, Toji built power that could not be taken away. That's why he was dangerous. Not because he was the strongest, but because he knew what it meant to lose everything. And when you've already lost everything, fear has no grip on you. He didn't fight for pride. He fought because survival demanded it. Every step forward whispered the same promise. One day, they'll look at me differently. But here's the twist. He didn't want their respect anymore. He wanted to crush their illusions. Because deep pain doesn't make you soft. It makes you precise, cold, focused, unstoppable. And maybe that's where you are right now. Tired of explaining yourself. Tired of being patient. Tired of being overlooked. So ask yourself this, when the pain keeps coming. Will you keep complaining Or will you let it sharpen you? Comment your answer. Toji wasn't cursed by fate. He was abandoned by it. No clan support, no inherited power, no chosen one prophecy, just empty hands in a world that worshipped gifted blood. Everywhere he went, the message was the same. You don't belong here. They measured worth by cursed energy, and Toji had none. So he became invisible, ignored in rooms where power spoke louder than effort. Dismissed before he even opened his mouth, written off like a mistake that should have never existed. And that kind of rejection, it doesn't just hurt once. It eats at you, slowly, daily, until one night you realize no one is coming to save you. No mentor, no miracle, no second chance. That's the moment most people break. But Toji did something different. He accepted the truth. If the world won't give you a place, you carve one out. If power is locked behind cursed energy, you master everything else. Speed, timing, precision, awareness. He trained his body until it moved before thought, until instinct replaced hesitation, until his presence alone bent the battlefield. While sorcerers relied on techniques, Toji relied on certainty. Every move had purpose. Every strike had intent. No wasted motion. No wasted emotion. Because when you're born without blessings, you learn to become the weapon yourself. And here's the truth. Most people avoid. Limits are loud only at the start. If you keep walking, they go silent. Toji didn't erase his weakness. He outgrew it. He turned rejection into discipline, isolation into awareness, pain into control. And one day, the same world that ignored him felt him. Maybe you're standing there too. No support, no shortcuts, no excuses left. So answer honestly, if nothing is handed to you, will you still become dangerous? Remember this. The world doesn't fear talent. It fears someone who survived without it. Toji didn't ask for respect. He didn't beg for a seat at the table. He kicked the door in and rewrote the rules. No cursed energy, no destiny, no mercy. Just a man who decided, if I'm already counted out, then I have nothing left to lose. And that's the most dangerous place a human can stand. So if you feel behind, if you feel ignored, if you feel underestimated, good. That means you're free. Free to train when others rest. Free to sharpen silence into strength. Free to become something the world isn't ready for. Because when nothing is expected from you, everything you become is a threat. Now the question that decides your future, will you stay invisible? Or will you become the reason they never sleep again? Comment your choice.